sexy, full-bodied hair is back in style. Did it ever leave? I hope not, because I've had it all along. At Pardo Salon and Spa Stylist, Samantha Gonzales is here with some tricks of the trade to volumize your hair. And our model today is Meghan Sanchez. Hi, Meghan.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, both of you. Great to have you.
Thank you.
Every time I come into the salon, I always see you, and I always think your hair always looks fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes, so you definitely practice what you preach. And I want to ask you this, because I know I've kind of always had big hair. Can anyone have big hair?
Anyone can have big hair, Nikki, with the proper products and styling tips.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Should hair be cut like to a particular way, a certain style, in order to achieve that?
There are some things you can do as far as cut, such as adding some light layering. Also, there's some underneath texturizing that you can do, but it's definitely going to be up to the person to actually do the styling. All those things coming together will really bring the best result for volume.
Well, I can honestly say from my own experiences that in order to achieve that volume, in order to have that big sexy hair, it does take a lot of work, and like you said, products are essential to making it work, because you know, when you do it, it looks great. But when we go home by ourselves, we struggle. So what products would you say are essential to creating that kind of volume that you want?
Well, you know, volume starts in the shower with a good volumizing shampoo and conditioner. Here we have the Pure Abundance line. Now, these are to be used together because the shampoo has acacia gum, certified organic acacia gum. It's a natural filler for the hair. It makes it full. Also, the conditioner has kaolin clay, and the shampoo actually activates the conditioner, so you definitely want to use those together. The shampoo also offers moisture, and the conditioner offers volume, so again, use those together. Now, would you use these products whether you had long hair, short hair, thick hair, thin hair? Does it matter? Length does not matter. However, these specific products are meant for fine to medium hair. Okay. So now, let's say somebody like me, I have very thick curly hair. Would you recommend something in particular in order to keep the volume without the frizz? I would recommend something like our Brilliant line. It's very moisturizing, but it's not too heavy. Okay, good. Now, for you, I would offer more styling product. Okay. So, such as the Volumizing tonic, which I'm actually going to demonstrate. Oh, good. Now that has certified organic aloe, so that adds shine. And see, then that's what we need, right? Because here in New Mexico, with everything so dry, our hair always looks dry, so we need that shine. Definitely the shine. Yeah, and definitely one thing I want to mention while I'm demonstrating this. Yes. A lot of people try to, you just spray it directly on the root. It smells really good too. It does smell really, really good. And I kind of just section it off. Okay. You just kind of get it on the root. Really, when you're drying your hair, you definitely want to let it air dry. One misconception is that people have, that I hear all the time, is they blow dry it and then they let it dry naturally the rest of the way. Right. When really you should be doing opposite. You should let it air dry most of the way. I would say 80 to 90%. I had no idea. And then you want to round brush the rest. That's a great tip. That's going to get the best result. And really, I mean, if round brushing is hard, which it is, it's hard to do yourself. So I would say that you can air dry this portion and maybe even use a straightener on that. Okay. And then really you just want to concentrate the round brushing just in the crown area. Okay, so we have the products. Yeah, show us how you use the tools, because I think that's a main thing that we all need to do on our own, and we don't now. Now, when you're using a round brush, you definitely want to take a section of hair no wider than the bristle part of the round brush. Okay. Because if you take a section wider, then it can definitely tend to get caught. I'm sure we've all done that before. Definitely. And it can get caught and painful, and you don't want flyaways. It does not feel good. Right. Now, and that applies, I guess, to any size round brush, Any size round brush. Now, the bigger the round brush, the more volume you're going to get. The smaller the round brush, the more curl on the end of the hair you're going to get. Great to know. Okay. So let me just show you a little bit here, Meghan, our lovely model. Yes. So again, my section is, I start from bottom up. Okay, that's what I do too. Yeah. Definitely. I find that the roots are the curlier spots. Right. And they have a little bit, they're a little more brittle. So I find that it's easier to go there first. Exactly. So go ahead and get your section of hair and definitely detangle it first before you even try to round brush. Oh. See, I don't do that. That's a good tip. There's no surprises. You don't have yanking, pulling. I like that. All right, and then you're just going to turn on your blow dryer. It's best to have an air concentrator at the end If you don't, though, it still works. Just watch that you don't burn your scalp.
Is it just because it targets that spot a little more?
It targets that specific spot, yeah. So you're just going to point directly at the base of the hair and kind of go up. You're not rolling the brush, you're just taking it up. Once you're up, you're just rolling back down to where you started and then rolling up again. And you just do that a few times until the hair is dry.
So you do, yeah, because I always wonder how many times do you roll through? Is it, and you saying just until it's dry?
You just want to get until it's really dry, hot, and smooth.
Okay.
And then I hold it there just for a few seconds to get it cool, because then that's actually going to set the volume.
So would you do that instead of or with doing the cool shot on the hair blower?
You can do the cool shot, definitely. Okay. Yeah. That's also something.
Why is that? Why do you do that, by the way?
The heat from the blow dryer is going to open the cuticle and really heat it up. Now, the cool shot is going to close down the cuticle and add shine.
Oh, okay. So, that makes sense.
Yeah. Kind of like your skin. I mean, coolness closes your pores and heat opens them. Same with the cuticle.
Good way to remember it. I like that.
Yeah. So as you can see, it's real shiny.
Her hair is so shiny.
Definitely.
It's so healthy looking. I love that. So now anybody really can achieve this, because I know a lot of people say to me, oh, you have big hair, and how do I get my hair bigger? And so basically, even if somebody has shorter hair, they have thinner hair, you say cut it into more of a layered style?
Yeah, no matter the length of the hair, add some layer.
I love it.
It can be light layer, it can be real obvious layer, but it just really helps to distribute the weight of the hair.
And then of course you're going to also show us real quickly how you would keep it looking big once you've blown it out, because that's always the issue as well.
One thing I like to do, actually while it's in the round brush, is spray it with a hairspray. So you just get your section.
Oh, that's when you do the spray. That's a good idea.
And you can do the spray after as well. But, but in the round brush, it just really gives it that extra hold. So I lift up, I spray the root, and then I roll it down and I spray the whole thing.
I love that idea. I'm going to start trying that.
Now the spray I'm using is our newest favorite. It's the Control Force.
Love Control Force.
Control Force is awesome. It's our biggest hold or firmest hold hairspray, and it's for all hair types, which is cool. It's not going to weigh fine hair down.
Right.
It also, one cool thing about it is it has UV filters.
Oh, that's good.
So it protects your hair from the sun.
Which we
and
especially
your color
need here.
as well, definitely.
That's great.
Definitely.
And real quickly, before you go, you also have another style you're going to show us, because a lot of us want that big hair, but sometimes we just want to keep it simple in a ponytail. But I never know how to look good in a ponytail. I never do it right. So can you give us some simple tips we can do at home?
One thing I love to do before I back comb is use the hair potion.
Ooh.
This is also from the Pure Abundance line.
Okay.
It has the acacia gum and the kaolin clay in it as well. Now this is great for all hair types, because especially if you have fine hair and you're wanting to get a thicker look, this thickens the hair up to 17%.
Whoa, 17% is a lot.
And you just sprinkle it on like
kind of like a powder.
It's a powder, and then you kind of activate it a little bit. Just kind of rub it in, and it turns into more of a lotion form.
Whoa. Oh, I love that.
So you're doing that. I do that a little bit before I back comb. Now you don't have to back comb over this product, but if I'm going to do like a ponytail, it gives it some really good hold.
Okay.
All right, and you don't have to have a rat tail comb. It's best because you can kind of section the hair.
Okay.
But you just grab a section maybe an inch wide.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is firmly hold this part, and you're going to just push down.
That's the proper way to back comb.
And then comb up on the ends. Push down, comb up. Push down, and you know, be aware of how many times you did that, because you're going to want to go over here and do the same thing.
So you want it to be even.
2, 3.
Oh, that's great.
And then right over here, we want to be even.
Yeah, because we don't want those flat ponytails.
No, we want volume. Doesn't have to be Jerseylicious, but
I know a little bit about that being from there in the first place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, so what I want to do is I just want to remind all our viewers, while you're continuing to do that, where you can be found. You're over at the Paseo Salon, of course.
I'm at the Paseo.
But all across town, you can find Mark Pardo salons and spas, and that takes you everywhere from Wantabo down to Coors Bypass. You can see all the information on the screen. I highly recommend always making an appointment, because these stylists are in high demand. I can vouch for that. 505-298-2983 is the number to call, and of course you can go to the website for more information. And as we wrap things up, you're just going to wrap her hair up by pulling it back.
You just loosely pull back, and just loosely pull back over that back combing.
Swoop.
Yep.
pretty. I love it. Girls, thank you so much for being with us today. It was so nice to finally have you here. I hope you'll come back. Give us some more good updos next time. I'd love to see that. And you look beautiful, Megan. Thank you so much. Thank you both. Really, it's been great to have you. And still ahead, we'll tell you where to get your tot shots. Ooh, that doesn't sound as much fun as a nice back comb. That's pretty. Kind of swoop it through.